It's Cissy Atlantic here, and it's today's video is going to be a Halloween edition, okay? And when we do Halloween edition, it's gonna be a little spooky, la 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 la, scary, 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 scary. And before we get to the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Let's do that first, okay? Let's get this shit off. Let's get. Yo.
Oh my god! What happened to him? This whole time we was getting saved by some lame ass looking. Oh hell!
So the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm sick and I probably have snot in my nose. Um, do not ask me why. It's complicated. But I wanted to say before I start this video that this video is inspired by Peyton and Jordan's video. Inspired by their video, but this is a Halloween edition. Their video was just genuinely like a hear me out. And also or like a childhood hear me out. I can do it also in the future. And also I wanted to say that I am a Catwoman in this video. I forgot to say who I was. But I think y'all can see it. If you read comics, I don't even read comics. You already know who I am. But anyway, that was that. Oh my god, it's giving Hello Kitty. In today's video, we're gonna do Hear Me Out. And I wanted to do a Hear Me Out cake, but I'm not feeling eating cake today. Because like my brother's birthday was like the 31st. No, the 30th. The day before Halloween. So we already ate cake. So I'm like not feeling it. It's going to be a Halloween edition, so obviously it's going to be villains, it's going to be characters from the Halloween movies that I used to watch growing up. But the reason why I put villains because I don't watch Halloween movies.
Child. Anyway, so
And I don't watch horror movies like that. So villains it is. Villains give spooky. So like the first Hear Me Out is Jackson. Oh, that's not the name. It's Jack the Skeleton from Nightmares Before Christmas. But this movie is basically, I realized that this movie is technically a Christmas movie. It's technically a Christmas movie, but like obviously a horror because it's like scary characters in there. But yeah, but Jack Skellington, like he's tall. Yes, he's bald. Yes, if I blew like he would fly away. But he is just so. Mind you, I don't remember how he act as a character because I haven't watched that movie in years. But Jack Skellington, like yes, he's always T. His T is tall. Okay, actually, it's not. That's not even the easiest way to get my attention in real life because actually I don't really give a fuck about height. If you're gonna be real, truly, truly, really, truly, really, 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 really true, I usually, how can I say this? Short niggas be having the face cards. Jack Skeleton and his face card is uncanny, but he's tall and right. That's it. I don't even remember the movie, y'all. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't remember the movie. Jack Skeleton. And this person, this character, y'all about to say bestiality, bestialities in the comment. Y'all about to say bestiality in the comment. But Scar from The Lion King. Oh. But like Scar is a really heavily crush. Scar is a heavily crush, y'all. Scar has been my crush since I watched the Lion King for the first time when I was younger. And it's just the confidence the confident, and then he's tanned. I love me a tan man. Y'all know I love me a tan or black man. I love them. So, and then he has colored eyes. You actually, in real life, the niggas have colored eyes, they kind of scare me because it's like, why you have overly blue eyes, overly green eyes, overly, even the overly brown eyes. I'm like, what's going on? But anyways, love me along here on a man, and it's not even a man, it's a lion, but it's animated. Like, I, y'all don't do that. Like, it's animated. It's not a real animal. Like, Scar was. I think I have said Scar in the past. Yeah, I like what I like.
That
And he
is
fits
not
the vibe because I'm
it.
a cat today, so we cat animals. Person, and this one I had to really reflect and think. Like, and he popped up in my head, and I'm like, I saw an edit a few weeks, but Max from Hocus Pocus. And mind you, I was supposed to watch it yesterday, but girl, I slept, so I wasn't even able to watch it. But I'm gonna watch it tonight.
So guys, I didn't watch it because I ended up becoming so much worse after this video.
And something I realized is a lot of the guys that I used to have a crush on when I was younger look the same. So it's a guy called Adam from a show called Adam and Eve. Yeah, people gonna be like, what the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, it's a Swedish show called Adam and Eve, and I used to have a crush on the main character, the main guy, Adam, and he looks exactly the same as Max. And I'm like, oh, but like, girl, they look good. They look good. And I used to actually like Hocus Pocus. I remember watching Hocus Pocus when I was younger, the first movie, when I was mad young. I have a brief memory. And I love that because a lot of my memories when I was younger, I have literally suppressed. So when I remember stuff from my childhood that was actually a happy memory, I is happy. And I love that Max brought that out with his finance. Yo, let me stop. But I think people have said that. Max from Hocus Pocus. Like, hello, OG fine shit. This is the one. Ursula or slash Vanessa from The Little Mermaid. Vanessa makes sense though. So I don't even need to talk. I don't even need to speak on that. Y'all understand she's a bad bitch. Yes, she evil, but like she wants what she wants. Water deep below my clothes were torn. Me. What is love? I don't know the lyrics. Okay. She almost got it. She didn't get it because she was not the main girl, but she could have got it. But Ursula, I need to hear me out because it's a hear me out. Ursula is curvaceous, and Ursula is a woman of color. I love people of color, so that's a plus. And also, she's curvaceous. I love a curvaceous woman. I love a curvaceous, confident woman. And people might say Ursula is not confident. She is. She is. She's so confident to the point where she knew that she wanted Ariels, Oreos.
Oreo. Oreo.
So she got it, but she failed because the spell broke. But Ursula is a bad bitch, and I think other people have said that. I remember I watched Dylan is in trouble. Almost say Dylan O'Brien. Dylan is in trouble video, and he also said that, and I'm like, yeah, girl. I was agreeing with him. Like, and mind you, I always thought Ursula was so sexy. Like, why they made her having a fat that though in a children's movie? I don't know, but I need to stop. This is getting on. I have to believe that. I'm not sexualizing. I just love curvaceous women. I love women that look like me. So yeah, Ursula never gave ugly to me. She's so yeah. But next person, and she kind of looked like Vanessa, y'all. Is
Wow.
Jennifer from Jennifer's Body, and the specific picture that I put here is literally my whole fall type of outfit. I love a jacket, a top, cute top, or like, yeah, this is a wife. I don't like, I just say a top, girl. I don't like the word white. But, and then a skirt. Yes, I wear skirt. Y'all, I wear skirts more in the fall and winter than in summer because you can have tights on there. That's why. And then the skirt, but you cannot see it on this picture. But if you watch the movie, you're going to understand. This is my favorite outfit of hers, and I bought a jacket that have like furs and stuff because of that outfit. I thought about this was like one of my board, but literally this scene is engraved in my memory, so that's why. But and sadly, it happened to be the scene where she ended up getting essayed and killed. The next person is Tate Longhorn Longhorn from American Horror Story, aka Evan Peters. I have always had a crush on Evan Peters, and obviously, like I said, I am scared of horror, and I feel like American Horror Story is one of those scariest things. I like the first season. I have seen the first season many times, but like I get bored after a while, and the boredom just is because I'm scared, so I'm not watching half of this stuff. When I'm scared, I'm literally hiding, covering my eyes, covering my ears, so it's not even fun experience. But because I've seen the whole first season, it gets boring because I remember almost every scene. So that's my fault, my bad. But I also have watched the first season because even Peterson did. Specifically that scene when he had the skeleton makeup and he walked down the fucking school hall. That
Wow.
specific scene, he's insane. I literally feel seen and heard when it comes to insane characters and insane people in general because I'm insane also, but I'm quietly insane. I feel shame, so I don't do it out loud, but I literally respect people that are insane out wide. And I love a dirty blonde man. But actually, I'm actually a very brunette type of girl. You see it kind of already when it comes to the people that I picked. Yeah, very a lot of the people are brunettes here. The
The
next person is the
daddy.
daddy or
Bitch, I can't see. Bitch, snap out of it. Bitch.
Ben Harmon, Ben Harmon from American Horror Story, and obviously I had to put him in here. I really wanted to just put one character from the show, but I had to put him here because he is respectfully also one of the reasons why I watched the first season of American Horror Story so many times because he looks so fucking good. And then every time he also the father in the person being a wallflower. I just had to mention that because I love the person being a wallflower. And yeah, it looks as good there too. He's so fine. Like and I have that issue. So let's get to the next one. Y'all don't need to mention that no more. Like it's okay. It's fine. So
Wow.
Rupert Stephen, and I know Rupert Stephen from The Vampire Diaries, and I know y'all about to side eye me. Um, y'all know I know y'all about to judge me. I know that y'all about to cuss me the fuck out and jump me for this. But Rupert Stephen is so, especially when they go back in time, when we trans go back in time. we rolled the clips in the show, and he was cool. Damien as like when he turned his what's it called, humanity off. But I like Stefan. I like Stefan when he turned his humanity off, but I just don't like him ripping off the fucking people, like killing people. But he obviously addicted, so I understand that. Um, I just like the confidence that he has when he's a ripper. I don't like. I also like to see. I love to see. I love when I watched the Vampire Diaries and I saw his vulnerable side, because I feel like when he was a human, he's vulnerable, but he's not. He don't let himself feel sometimes, and I hate that. Saying that about vampire is crazy, but that's that. Sal's from the Vampire Diaries, and these two characters are two different characters. Don't play. It's Paul Wesley, but Sal's is a whole different character. He's evil as fuck, because why would you do that girl like that?
So call me a woman scorned, or a vindictive bitch, or whatever label suits your story. But I thought I was his one true love, and he ripped my heart out.
Watch what you say to me. Careful who you're talking to. But here it's like I love Sal's for his confidence, and I feel like Paul Wesley enjoyed playing this character, and you can see it and feel it on the screen. I think he has said that too. And he's actually, when it comes to the humor that Sal's has, he's a lot like Sal's, like the humor in real life. Sal's was funny as shit. Y'all need to watch the One Brothers to get it. Um, and I wish that Paul Wesley's other characters besides Stefan was more on screen, but we didn't get that. I hate that because they were actually so good. But Wesley is so talented, bro. But yeah, he's so fine too. Ares from Cybad Legend of the Seven. Ares is so bad that here, the way that a bunch of people needed to be involved with making the hair makes sense, because that hair
Rate the bounce.
brown was is so iconic, and she's so bad. And y'all know, remember when that whole trend with, oh, which fictional character are you? She popped up first, so I'm her. I feel her. She's so confident. She know what she wants. She is definitely a Capricorn. The white guy from Scary Movie 2. Y'all know reading the character was on in court. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna show that it. That white guy, one hand, need that. Next. Billy
Wow.
Loomis from Scream, the first movie, and I had to. This is our honorable mention. Um, that whole like Scream, the first movies like poster was the best one and the most iconic one, obviously, but the best one. It was so tea. It was so tea. We need to bring back movie posters like that today, because yeah, one of the best, one of the most beautiful. I feel seen and heard when it comes to insane characters, because I am insane, but quietly, I still have shame. Bill Loomis just is the type of insane that I am like. I do not want that in real life, but in movies, Bill Loomis, clear, understandable. Hear me out. Y'all know that already. The actor is so fine to this day. So this is so niche because it's specific as fuck. But Scott
Wow.
from season one, like you, like we never going to get men like that no more. Like we never going to get find men like that no more. His beauty in season one is so underrated, and mind you, Scott's beauty in general is so underrated on his own show. This is his own show, and he's face card is so underrated. Best scar in season one. And mind you, I have tried to rewatch Teen Wolf so many times and never end up finishing it. I always come to like season three, end up in season three or four. And we already are on that. Is Styles' Grey
Wow.
Cap scene. I think this scene was deleted. That that whole thing, it was a time in TikTok where editors were editing Styles in that gray cap. I thought it was navy blue. Maybe it's the filters that people was using, but come to find out it was gray, and he looked so good. But yeah, but him in that scene, but Dylan O'Brien in general, y'all already know. I almost even slipped up and called Dylan is in trouble, Dylan O'Brien, because Dylan O'Brien is the answer for everything. But yeah, he looks so T. Last but never the least, Kai from the Vampire Diaries. And the only reason why I put him last is because if you watch the Vampire Diaries, like I already said, I feel seen and heard by insane characters. But he was dead as wrong. I'm not gonna say it and I'm not sticking beside this man. I can stick beside I'm not sticking beside Scar either. I can stick beside all the other men but Kai and Scar because Scar killed his brother. Let's remember that. Kai, I'm not gonna spoil that because I feel like I don't want to be the one. But Kai, Chris
Wow.
Woods, y'all, one of the finest Chris because y'all know it's Chris Woods, it's Chris Evans, it's Chris Pat, it's Chris Hemsworth. So I'm that's why I'm saying that one of the finest Chris. I think it's other Chris's too, but this is the main ones that I remember, and it's like the white boy Chris. That's the white boy Chris's in the industry, and Chris Woods is one of the most underrated one of the Chris's, and he is so fine in general. Like I know he's a married man. I think Chris Woods was the one that made me actually start watching the Vampire Diaries. And the crazy thing is, he was not even in the show for that long for me to do that. Mind you, he was not even in there for the first few seasons, for the first two seasons. I was like, where the fuck is he at? But he was the one that like actually made me watch it, even though I always said that I wanted to watch it. But it was actually not disappointing because I knew he would be a villain. I knew already. I was already ready for that. But he's he ate that up. He ate that up. Like he ate that up. Like he was one of the best antagonists on that show, and people do not be talking about that, often. He is a very underrated antagonist on the show, even though he did an amazing job. He ate that. The aura that he had, undeniable. So, guys, look, is it right? Right. It's dark. So I was yapping a lot at the end. So I just gonna do an outro like this. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please watch this video because I've been editing for hours to get the videos to this iPad was a process for a lot of different reasons. God, I'm tired, bitch. I've been editing this whole day. Whew, I'm tired, girl. I need to get better. But yeah, it's late at night. This is the same day. You see the outfit, everything. The same day, y'all. Um, I don't know what I'm about to do after this because, bitch, literally 7. It's almost 7. Let's wait to 7. 7 o'clock. And I'm done editing right now. But as I always say, Hi, Hello Kitties. Guess I changed the intro because the other one was a little inappropriate.